Peace, family. While I shuffle the cards for our reading, here's a little disclaimer from the Queen of Pentacles 1111 herself. And that disclaimer goes out to all the negative Nellies out there who choose to spread hate and negativity down in the comment section. My advice to you is don't waste your time. Yeah, because I am way too protective and way too loyal to my tribe of like-minded souls. I consider this our safe haven, and any negativity will be blocked and deleted with the quickness. So don't bother waste your time. But for my real ones out there, you know who you are, and you know I've got your back. So come through, come vibe with me, and let's lift this veil together. I'll see you on the other side. Peace. For those of you who are new to Tarot Pick-a-Card readings, here's some advice when choosing your piles. Try to clear your mind, close your eyes, take a deep cleansing breath, open your eyes, and let your intuition be your guide. Choose your pile, and the timestamps will be listed down below in the description box. We'll see you for your readings. Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today's reading is going to be a message for 2021 from your angels. For those of you who chose pile number 1, this is your reading. You chose the whale card, and on the card says, it says, live as a fully conscious being, Archangels Mary and Jewel. All right, so that could be a message from your angels that in 2021, you need to start living as a fully conscious being. Maybe lately in 2020, you were just kind of going with the motions. Now is the time to embrace who you are, your abilities, what makes you special, what makes you unique, and run with it. Who knows, maybe you can turn it into a business or turn a hobby into something that can bring in some money. All right, but let's see what message they have in the reading. So we'll start with the tarot cards. The first card we have is the Three of Wands. Let me put that up there. The second card is the Fool card. And the third card is the Star card. All right, so right off the bat, what I can see here is that your angels are telling you that, like I just said when I was referring to this oracle card, any new venture, any idea, any creative hobby, or any business idea that you may have that's you've been mulling around in your mind during 2020, you need to pursue in 2021, because it will be successful and it is something that you can eventually make a business on. If we look at the Fool here, we see somebody who is throwing caution to the wind, who's taking a leap of faith, who's setting out on a journey in a sense. Whatever journey that is, it's different for all of you, but if it's a journey that is kind of embracing your self-expression or your creativity or opening a business or starting a business that you've always wanted to, now is the time to do it in 2021. We also see with the Star card here, the Star card is number 17, and the card before the Star card is the Tower card, number 16. The Tower card is a tower that is built on shaky foundation, and the whole thing is going to topple down. It signifies or symbolizes upheaval and like a big change, a sudden change, in a negative sense, I would say, most of the time. So the Star card is the card that comes after the Tower, when she has nothing left and all she has to do, all she can do is start from scratch. That can be depicted, you can see that depicted in the traditional tarot cards. In this one, it's a little bit different. But in this one, you can see more idea of hope and someone looking towards the star, dreaming, imagining. You think of a wish coming true. those types of things. So basically, what your angels are telling you is you need to imagine your wildest dreams, whatever wishes you've always wanted to come to fruition, and make them happen. This is the year for it to happen. Also, the Three of Wands, the number 3, has to deals with creativity. And as you can see here, she's going out on another kind of journey where you kind of throw caution to the wind. She's going surfing, but this card also represents expansion. So we can talk about expanding your horizons to try something new in 2021 because it will succeed. And not only will it succeed, it will thrive. Let's go to the oracle card so we can get a little bit more clarification. Okay, so the angels that we're dealing with, the energy of the angels that we're dealing with today is the Archangel Michael, and he says, trusting heaven, you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So that's exactly what I was just saying. They're basically saying, like this Fool card is saying here, go out on a limb, throw caution to the wind, and take a leap. Take a leap into whatever it is you want to achieve in 2021 because you're being supported. It says you are safe. So in other words, you cannot fail. There may be obstacles. It may be tough. It's not always going to be a smooth road, as you well know. In life, in general, it's never a smooth road. But if you're starting a new business or embarking on a new venture, then it's definitely not going to be a smooth road. But you are protected. You are safe, as you can see there in the Archangel Michael card. The next card we have is Green Tara or Tara. It says supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. So it seems like this card here, the Green Tara and the Fool card, are basically saying the same things. To trust and move beyond your limitations, move beyond any kind of inhibitions, any insecurities, any worries, any uncertainties about your abilities, whether you're capable of achieving such and such thing. Don't worry about the hows or the ifs or the whys or what people are going to say to you or think about what you're doing. Just do it. And you don't have to do everything all at once. You have to take the first step. First comes, it's like almost like these go in this order. So first comes the, I don't know if you can see this, I hope so. First comes the dream, the wish, the idea. Secondly, you got to take a step, right? You got to go out on a limb, trust yourself, trust in your abilities. And lastly, now it's the time to take the first step. Go out and expand your horizons. Okay, so the next oracle card we have here is surrendering to the journey, and it says at the bottom here, release control. So surrendering to the journey, that goes right here, and that's just exactly what I was saying. So don't worry too much about the ifs, the whens, the how is this going to happen, how am I going to make, how am I going to achieve my goal? How am I going to open this business? How am I going to get my artwork out there? Don't worry about it. Just take the first step. Release control, the idea that you have to control every step of your endeavor. Release that control and just trust. Trust your angels, trust the universe, trust your ancestors, whoever it is you resonate with, whoever it is you call on in times of need. Even if you have to pray to God, it doesn't matter. Just trust, go out on a limb, and you have to know that it is going to succeed. Have faith in yourself. This oracle card says, wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps toward making your dreams come true. I just said that. Take practical steps. So it doesn't have to happen all at once. Sometimes, and when you take practical steps and being protected, like I said before, it doesn't mean the road is always going to be smooth. It doesn't mean that everything is going to go according to your plan all the time. Sometimes you will have setbacks. Sometimes you will have many failures, but you will achieve your goal. So probably the best thing to do is make a plan, right? Planning stage, manifesting, all that good stuff. And go from there. I'm just looking at the star card. If you look at the number 17, that ends up being a number 8. When we deal with the number 8, we talk about finances, we talk about practical decision making, strategic decision making. Those are like the money makers of the life path. Life path 8 people are definitely the money makers. So whatever endeavor you decide to kind of embark on, whatever journey you decide to go on, to express your kind of authentic self, it will be successful, and successful in the fact that you can make money off of it. I'm getting it's more of a creative type of endeavor because you have the 3 of Wands here. In numerology, the 3 is creativity and creation. So I'm thinking like if you are a singer, if that's your talent, if you're an artist, if you are a writer, if you're spiritually inclined, like if you are a tarot reader, if you're into Reiki, so all of those types of spiritual or creative type things, if those are your hobbies, now it's the time, 2021 is the time to put that into motion so you can actually make a career out of it, a job out of it. Okay, the next card says synchronicity. Thank you, angels. I trust your well-timed guidance and signs. So your angels are just letting you know that you are being guided. Like it says it in both of these cards here. In this one, it says to trust and you are safe. The angels stand close to you. This card is called Supreme Protection. And this one here is saying that your angels are sending you guidance and signs all day, every day. As soon as you decide and set your intentions as to what it is you want to achieve, in 2021, you will have the support, you will have the protection. You just need to trust. Trust in yourself, trust in your abilities, but also trust in those people from the spiritual realm who are supporting you and cheering you on. They want you to win. They want you to succeed. So they are there for you. This card says, feel joy in all you do. So here, these 2 cards go well together because it talks about enjoying the journey. Don't get too hyper-focused on the goal, even though, yes, that is the goal. You set that intention. Perfect. Now concentrate on the journey. Look at your journey step by step. Enjoy the journey, even the hardship, as crazy as it sounds, the obstacles, the hardships, the little bitty failures, those types of things. Enjoy those things in the sense that you're like savoring the moment. Look at your milestones, celebrate your milestones, no matter how small or insignificant they may seem to other people. To you, it's something. It's just another step towards you succeeding. So yes, the goal is there. Yes, that is the ultimate, success for you, is to get to that goal of opening a business or putting your artwork out there, letting the world hear your voice. But enjoy the journey, because those little occurrences in your journey are those are the things that are gonna make you appreciate the goal even more. This card says, the Arrow Master, hitting the mark, intention, and detachment. Like I just said, so you're setting your intention and you're focusing on your goal. Absolutely. Like an arrow would hit a target, that is you. You're setting your path, and that is fine. But the last part of the card says detachment. So it's just saying set your intention, make sure you know what goal you're trying to reach, but also you can also detach a little bit from the goal and concentrate on what needs to happen to achieve that goal, because otherwise it could seem a little bit overwhelming. If you are hyper focused on what it is you have to achieve, you may end up looking at what you haven't achieved so far, and then you'll lose sight of the whole purpose of you expressing yourself and showing the world who you are. It's for your ultimate growth at the end of the day. And if we even look here, we see the number 10 on this card, which is really a number 1, which means beginning, a new start, a new endeavor, a new project, right? The next card says, ooh, Mary Magdalene. This is the energy that is being sent to you during this time, during 2021. The apostle to the apostles. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and I am fully divine. Wow. So here in this first card here, we have the angel card here. Is it this one? No, sorry. It's not this one. It's this one. In the whale card here at the very bottom, I don't know if you can see it. The angels that go along with this card are the archangels Mary and Jewel. And here we have Mary Magdalene. So that's just validation that that is the motherly, loving energy that is coming through in 2021 to protect you and to soothe you when you do hit those little bumps in the road, when you do meet with those little obstacles that kind of throw you off, or the setbacks that make you feel insecure all over again. But like a mother, and this is like where the loving feminine energy comes in, like a mother, Mary Magdalene is sending that type of energy to soothe you and comfort you when you're feeling down, to help you not only get up back on your feet, but to feel more secure and protected when you do, so you can achieve your goal. Your angels are trying to encourage you and push you, because whatever it is that you're going to achieve is very, very important for the greatest good, not of yourself, but of us as well. Because if it's a creative endeavor, it's either you're sharing your voice, you're sharing your art, you're maybe creating a business that's going to benefit people. We need to benefit from your gift as well. So don't let the inhibitions, the fears, the anxieties, the worries, don't let that stop you. It will be there, and that is just part of the process, right? It comes with the territory of embarking on a new journey. However, you have to learn to kind of embrace it and move past it. Like it says here, live as a fully conscious being. And that's exactly what I get here from this card as well. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. So you're everything, a little bit of everything. That's what you have to embody to achieve what you want to achieve in 2021, to be as well-rounded as possible. Live as a fully conscious being. So physically conscious, emotionally conscious, spiritually conscious, all of those things, you kind of have to center yourself and ground yourself to embark on this huge journey that's really going to change your life. Okay, and the last oracle card we have here is I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort, like I just said. So even though you're going on your journey, things are not always going to be perfect. They're not going to always go smoothly. You will have setbacks. You will have many failures. There will be many, many obstacles in your way. But if it's your passion and if it is part of your purpose, then it is something that you need to pursue. Let's say, like they say, embrace the suck, and kind of like just deal with the negativity and embrace it in a sense. You don't have to like it, but you have to understand that and accept the fact that it is part of your journey, and it will end up elevating you. So when you do reach your goal, it will be that much sweeter, and you will feel like you've learned so much. You'll gain a lot of wisdom, no matter how old you are. The experiences, the negative and the positive experience, will prepare you to be able to now deal with a change of lifestyle because of what this new endeavor will afford you. So 2021, your angels are telling you are well protected. Go out there and create, because they've got your back. I wish you all the best. This is the end of your reading, and thank you for tuning in. Until next time, guys. Bye. Peace and blessings, everyone. Thank you for tuning in again. Today's reading is going to be a pick a card message from your angels for the year 2021. For those of you who picked this card with the guinea pig on the front, this is your reading. And at the bottom of the card says, do your part to illuminate the universe. So it seems like so far the angels are telling you to get in touch with your purpose and what you're supposed to accomplish in this lifetime, and share it with those around you. So let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Okay, to begin with, we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed, and we have the Emperor upright, and we have, ooh, the Empress upright. All right, so to begin with, we'll deal with the Seven of Pentacles. It seems like in the past, not necessarily year, could be before 2020 as well, but it seems like you've been trying to plant seeds in your life, either seeds of abundance or seeds of love, something you've been trying to achieve, and it doesn't seem like you're having any success. That's how it feels to you, or you're having limited success where it's concerned. So it's like you're not seeing the fruit of all your labor. But from what I'm getting here, like if we were to move this around, it's so rare that I see the Emperor and the Empress together in a reading. But in this reading, it makes me very happy because I'm thinking this reading could be about love and relationships that maybe you felt in the relationship that you were in. It feels like it's kind of a long-term relationship that no matter what seeds you're trying to sow and no matter what kind of positivity you've been trying to put into the relationship, it's not getting better, not fast enough for you anyway. And no matter how much you try and nurture your counterpart, it's not happening. Still, you feel like you're back at square one every single time. So what your angels are telling you is that one of two things. For some of you, it will be that someone new will come into your life in 2021, whether you're single or in a relationship. Someone new will come into your life and they will not complete you, but they will complement you. What you lack, they will have, and vice versa. Because when I see the Emperor and the Empress, we think of balance. We have the Emperor who's gives a very masculine energy, which can be rigid and strategic and hardcore, not a lot of wiggle room, not very fluid. And then you have the Empress that has a lot of feminine energy, which is the more nurturing, like I said, fluid, soft energy. When I say soft, I don't mean weak, okay? But I'm just saying more soft and nurturing energy. So they complement each other. So when I see those two in a reading, I think immediately balance. So either you are going to balance off yourself, so you will be better in a relationship, or you are going to meet somebody who will balance you off and you will be in a more wholesome relationship together. It could be an Aries that you meet, or you can be the Aries. It depends. For some of you, a small few number of you will be having babies or adopting in 2021, either finding out you're pregnant, having a baby, or adopting. And that's where the nurturing comes in. And the balancing, you're going to have to balance yourself and get ready for a new addition to the family. Let's check out the oracle cards, though. See if we can get a little bit more clarity on what your angels are trying to tell you. All right, the first card is Odin, Psychic Insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. Wow. Okay, so from that, like I said, I was talking about a relationship, and I was saying to you, no matter how hard you try sometimes in a relationship, it still doesn't work. And you could be trying all different types of strategies, be more loving, be more, in tune, try and kill the person with niceness, all this type of stuff, or kindness, should I say, and it just doesn't seem to be working. Well, this card is telling you to see the truth for what it is. Sometimes you just have to realize when something is not working anymore and you need to move on. And you need to move on to let in new energy, and that new energy can either be your Emperor or your Empress, someone who will complement you, who will balance off your energy, and you will find like true love in 2021. Like, you can't find a better reading here. I think like 2020 and before that, this has been you, the Seven of Pentacles, nurturing something and trying to love something and be patient and, you know, watching it to see if it's going to grow and the relationship doesn't get any better. Maybe sometimes it even gets worse, but you don't see anything growing. Maybe sometimes you'll see a little bud here and there of hope, but it's not really happening. So in the year 2021, it seems like you are going to be leaving any negative relationships behind that are no longer serving you. It can be a friendship relationship, like a platonic relationship, but what I see here, because of the Emperor and Empress, it seems to be a romantic one. You may be beginning a new relationship or letting go of an old one. Maybe you've just gone through a breakup and you're now ready to meet somebody. They are coming for you in 2021. So like they said, follow your intuition. Do what feels right to you. Never force anything. Never be in search. Oh, I got to find that person who's going to compliment me. You know, I need to find my Emperor. I need to find my Empress. Follow your intuition. Go where you're guided. Don't push, don't rush, and don't force anything. All right. The next card says, Commander Ashtar, call to action. Take charge, lead by example, and walk your walk. Walk your talk. Walk your talk. So if you're in a relationship with somebody and it's not working, constantly saying and giving them an ultimatum and saying, you know, if you don't do such and such, then I'm going to leave. I'm not happy. I'm out of here. You know what? We're done. And then you get back with the person and then they don't take you seriously. Now is the time to walk your talk. 2021 is about taking action. Okay? Take action and make them see that what you say is what you mean and you're not joking around anymore. Maybe you've said in the past, you know, like, this is not working for me, I'm leaving. Now is the time that you actually make good on that promise, because you are realizing, or you have already realized, that no fruit is going to bear from this tree. This plant is not going to get any higher than a mere shrub. So you need to stop spending all your wonderful energies on something that is never going to grow, right? It's never going to thrive. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste. So it's time to move on. Now we have this one here that says, wandering path. Enjoy the journey. Like I said, don't force, don't push, don't rush. Just enjoy the journey. Maybe you're going to date. Maybe you're going to, you know, see what's out there and meet people through friends. I don't know why I said that, but I was just told to say that. Maybe you'll meet someone through a mutual friend that you both have. Maybe you'll date someone and you don't like this person. Maybe you like that. Maybe you'll do online dating. But the point is, yes, the goal is there, that you want to get into a new, more wholesome, positive relationship, more beneficial, long-lasting relationship. But that will come. This is what your angels are telling you. In 2021, that will come. The relationship will come. So in the meantime, enjoy the journey. Enjoy getting to meet other people, going out, trying new things. Enjoy that part, because your counterpart is coming. This one says, abundance. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. In fairyland and human land, there is enough abundance for everybody. So there you go. Your abundance is coming. Your abundance of love, your abundance of happiness, balance. And not necessarily because you're in a relationship are you going to be experiencing that abundance. It will be because you let go of any negative and stale energy. Anything that feels too tired, like it's not you anymore. Maybe you've outgrown the person. Maybe they've outgrown you. Who knows? Whatever is not working and it's not abundant for you anymore, you are going to be letting go of that. So immediately you have cleared space for new energy to come in, right? And the new energy starts with yourself first. You will be happy with you. You will feel more free as a person. And then will come the love of your life. Because this relationship that's coming in 2021, I feel like it is a long-lasting one. It is a huge connection, and it will be a very fruitful relationship. This oracle card says, You are here for a reason. So that goes back to do your part to illuminate the universe. You are here for a reason. This relationship, like I said, that you will find yourself in could be a great example to others around you. The love that you have for each other could be, a standard, like they say, relationship goals, right? That you could become that. So once you get into this relationship and you become this abundant person, or before you even get in the relationship, once you let go of the old relationship and you become an abundant person, and then you are in a relationship and you're even more abundant and happy and glowing from the inside out, then you can illuminate the universe, because then you will become an abundant type of person, right? More things will come to you, and then you can give more things back. It's like a cycle. So this says healthy choices. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to make healthy decisions. So there you go. They're guiding you. They're trying to tell you what healthy decisions you should make. Let go of anything that's holding you back, anything that's not serving you, people who are not treating you the way you deserve to be treated, people who are taking you for granted and not appreciating you and what you have to offer. Let go of that. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, yes, making healthy choices. Your angels are telling you that making healthy choices are the way to go. You are going to be putting yourself first in 2021, your needs first, your desires first, your health first in 2021. If you are in a relationship where you feel like you're not being heard, you're not being loved, you're being taken for granted, it will affect your health, because it will give you stress, it will give you anxiety, it'll make you feel depressed, it'll cause you to withdraw, and you won't love yourself. So making healthy choices to kind of distance yourself from negative people, negative situations is the healthiest thing you could do for yourself in the year 2021. And goodness has to come from that. This one says, the fire prince, optimism and aggression. Okay, so the fire prince, I think of the emperor, which is a fire sign, but we want to talk about optimism. And when I think of fire, I think of passion. So 2021 will definitely be a passionate, abundant year for you, whereas maybe past years have been kind of, stale, or like, blase blah, just the same thing, monotonous, in and out, day in and day out, day in and day out. It's just been the same type of thing. Well, 2021 is bringing in new, fresh energy, that fire, that passion, optimism, and more stability. I feel like giving you a reason to feel more stable in your life. Like, not like things are hanging in the balance. You're going to be more certain about what you have to offer in this life. So you have a lot to look forward to. And the thing is, in 2021, it's like you don't even have to do too much. The biggest thing you have to do, or the hardest thing you'll have to do, is kind of distance yourself from people who, or situations who are not serving you and, not adding to your happiness, maybe taking away from your happiness. And you don't have to do much after that. All the abundance will come to you because you've already made space for new energy to flow in. So it's going to be a pretty easy, nice, solid, passionate, fun year for you, which I feel like for some of you, it's been a long time since you've actually had fun and you've actually kind of let your hair down and enjoyed life. Like they said there, enjoyed the journey. I think it's been a long time. So this year is the year for that. Okay, this oracle card says, Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance. Wow, I choose to feel abundant. Wealth is an inside job. So you choose to feel abundant. There's another card here, that speaks of abundance. There you go. So abundance, guys. You're going to have an abundance of love, an abundance of money, wealth, security. I think you're just going to have an all-around good feeling in 2021, like a kind of overall peace. I would say like an inner peace in 2021 that you didn't have the other years. I was going to say something else. Now, the balance that I see here for the Emperor and the Empress, it doesn't necessarily have to be about a relationship. The balance could also be the balance within. It could be the balance within. Maybe you've had too much masculine energy, or maybe you have too much feminine energy. 2021 with making healthy choices, enjoying your journey, and trusting your intuition, you could be finding balance within, right? From within. This could be balancing off your energies with things like meditation and those types of things. And that's why maybe you're out of balance, and that's why the fruits of your labor, like, it's not happening fast enough. You're not seeing enough success with what you're trying to accomplish in life. Maybe when you balance off your energies, you ground yourself, then you'll start to see those, the fruits of your labor. You'll start to see the successes coming in more freely, more abundantly. And I'm thinking, like I said, grounding yourself, because of this card here and the Empress card, it just reminds me of nature. So a good way to ground yourself, I'm thinking your angels are telling you that you should head outside, get into nature, become one with nature, listen to the birds, just go for walks, the trees, let the breeze go through your hair. Get in touch with nature. It will help to keep you grounded. As we can see even here with the Wandering Path card, it says enjoy the journey. That's nature as well. Get outside. Here we have this person in Healthy Choices doing yoga. Where are they doing the yoga? Outside. So I think that's something as well. For those of you who are already in a secure relationship, or you're not in a relationship and you don't want to get in a relationship, the balance is from within. And you should also ground yourself to find that balance. You can also ground yourself with crystals, music, sound, that type of stuff. I just got that message that just came through. Okay, so, and the last oracle card that we have for this reading for you from your angels for the year 2021 is my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. So here we're talking about two things here. We've got your energy creating your reality. Like I just said, balancing off your energies, your male energies and your female energies, your male and masculine energies and your feminine energies, that can help you create your reality. What reality are you wanting? Are you wanting a new relationship? Are you wanting more money in your life? Are you wanting, to make healthy choices to better your physical appearance? Whatever it is, you need to balance yourself. Like I was just talking about, balance your energies by grounding yourself. Grounding yourselves can be a plethora of things for different people. It's whatever works for you. And then at the bottom it says, what I focus on is what I will manifest. So it seems like we got some good manifestors here, because we've got cards about abundance and manifestation. And maybe that's where a lot of the frustration has been coming from for you, is that you are a manifestor. Some of you already know this, and you're getting frustrated because what you're manifesting is not coming through quickly enough. You're not seeing the proof of your manifestation. Like, you can manifest whatever it is you want, and it's not happening quickly enough. So you're wondering what the heck's going on. Well, you need to get more into your grounding. You need to get more into yourself. Look within, trust your intuition, those types of things. And wow, your 2021 will be an amazing one. So we got quite a few things going on in this message. It's a general reading, so different things will resonate for different people. But hopefully something I said made sense to some of you today. And even if it didn't, just keep it in your mind, because 2021 is a long year, right? From January to December. And it may not make sense to you now, but later on, some things could pop up and ring true for you. I pray that it does, and I pray that you have a wonderful year. Peace and blessings to you all. Thank you for tuning in. This is the end of your reading. All the best to you. Take care, guys. Bye. Welcome, family. Thanks for tuning in again. I didn't do an intro this time, but the reading today is a message from your angels for the year 2021. For those of you who chose this pile number 2, This is the hedgehog that you chose, and underneath this oracle card, it says, be a magnet for light, love, and joy. Archangel Gabriel. Wow. So we're starting off with a strong message. It says to be a magnet for love, light, and joy. So any negativity that you experienced in 2020, leave that in 2020, and in 2021, embrace your inner light. Try and find a love of life. Look to the little things that are in your life that you can, find joy in, things that can give you inner peace, things that will ground you so you can feel centered and you can actually feel your light. Like if you're so stressed out and full of anxiety and nervous, depressed and worried, you don't have time to really sit and look within and see what a light you are in this world. You can't really embrace love and joy if you're too worried, which is a natural thing, especially with the year we've all had. But 2021 is the year to leave those things behind and to get started. It's not going to happen automatically. We're not robots, but now is the time to kind of lighten your mood and go within and find your light. All right, so let's get to the tarot cards. Let's see what we've got. We've got the Moon card. We've got the Five of Pentacles. And we've got the King of Pentacles. Nice. All right, so what I'm getting so far, like right off the top, is that you've been feeling a sense of kind of despair and uncertainty, maybe feeling like you are drowning in all of the, trials that have come to you maybe in the year 2020 because of everything that's going on. Maybe you are struggling with certain issues or like inner issues that you have maybe from childhood that have been triggered or resurfaced during this year, 2020. What I'm getting is that you're having a lot of worries and anxieties about money and how you're going to make money. And where your money is going to come from. Some of you have a lot of you have families that you have to support and you have to provide for. So it seems like, sometimes you're pushing and pushing and trying your best. And it's like you feel like you're getting absolutely nowhere. You're working 10-hour days and you feel like it's still not even making a dent in the bills and the groceries and everything that has to be done. Right? Just the everyday struggle is kind of getting to you. It just feels like a sense of overwhelm with these two cards here. I would say you could see she's drowning, right? But the good thing about this reading and what your angels are trying to tell you, they're saying, yes, acknowledge what happened in 2020, the feelings that came with 2020, all of the, the fear, the negativity, the confusion, the truths, the untruths, that type of stuff, the misinformation, and the illness itself, and all those things that came up in 2021 kind of hit us like a ton of bricks. Acknowledge those things, okay, and now it's time to move forward. Now, like it said here in your hedgehog card, be a magnet for light, love, and joy. Do that. Now it's time to embrace that, like I said at the beginning of the reading, because here comes your King of Pentacles. You have hope. There is hope. There is light at the end of the tunnel. There's a silver lining to the cloud. All of those wonderful sayings that mean that there is a time for you to breathe a sigh of relief. Things will start to look up. Things will start to look better for you. The King of Pentacles usually represents like wealth, business, leadership, and discipline and abundance. Abundance is wonderful, absolutely. And it also represents security. So no matter how, insecure you've been feeling, in the sense that I'm thinking this looks like it's money and your ideas around money, no matter how insecure you were feeling financially speaking in 2021, towards the mid to end of 2021, things will start to look up. By the end of that time, you will have worked through all of your shadow issues, like I would say, things that are lurking inside of you that are causing you mental anguish, that are building your anxiety, maybe even causing depression. You will work through those things in the beginning to mid of year 2021. And I think what I'm seeing here is slowly but surely you will end up coming to the realization that you hold the key. As you can see, there's a key here. She's worried. She doesn't know how to get into this door, but really there's a key right there. So, like I said, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is help, and the help starts with you. I'm realizing that you are the one, once you deal with some issues, because a lot of people have issues around money, things that could have come from your childhood. And maybe with this year 2020, it kind of brought it all back or triggered you. And let's be real. We all need money, right? We need money to survive. We need money to eat. We need money to pay our rent, pay our mortgages. So it's a real thing. It's not just a made up thing, but there are also some instances where we could actually carry negative ideas about money with us from childhood. And it can make circumstances like what happened all throughout the whole of 2020 even more difficult, right? Even more difficult to deal with, should I say. But your angels are trying to tell you, have no fear, because at the end of 2021, abundance will flow and you will feel secure. You will feel safe. You will have wealth. You will be successful, whatever that means to you. It will come. Let's check the oracle cards now and see what else they have to say. So we got this here. This one says, so there's the picture. It says, Lady Nada, heart awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. There you go. So here, like it said here, be a magnet for light, love, and joy. This is also telling you to accept divine love. Maybe accept love for yourself. Maybe you're being extra hard on yourself because of maybe you're falling on hard times financially. Maybe things are getting kind of tight and you're being really hard on yourself, maybe because you are aware of your ideas where money is concerned. Maybe you spend too much. Maybe you feel like you just never have enough, like a lack mindset type of thing, like a scarcity mindset. Maybe you have that. Maybe you're well aware of that. Well, what they're trying to tell you is awaken your heart, get in touch with yourself and look within, be gentle with yourself, have mercy on yourself, and deal with those issues. Deal with whatever is, plaguing you, plaguing your mind or your emotions, what's causing you like unrest, and deal with it. And once you deal with it, there's the key. You open the door and the abundance will flow. The next card is, can you see because of the reflection? There you go. El Moria. I hope I'm pronouncing these right, guys. If I'm not, I apologize. El Moria, it says, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Wow. So your angels are telling you that the universe and they are with you. They are protecting you, so you will be fine. This is your promise. This is your promise from them to you, that you are being protected. Like a cloak of protection is amazing. And then here comes the word love again. In each one of these oracle cards, we have the word love. For me, what I'm getting, it has to be, it's well about self-love, right? Which I always say is the first love. You can't accomplish anything without loving yourself first. So, and it's not something for this reading, this group, I'm not getting like the sense that it is a lot of work that needs to be done. I think it's just some blockages that are there that need to be dealt with. And that's not a lot to, make your way to living like an abundant lifestyle. It's just a little bit of work in getting in tune with yourself and coming to terms about a lot of things so you can clear the channels a bit to embrace your abundance. Here comes the next oracle card. This one says crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Yes. So time to heal yourself, connect with yourself, mend any, broken pieces that you may have from your childhood or relationships or just from 2020, all the nonsense that went on, and release it. Let go of it. Like I said earlier, leave it in 2020. Leave it there. That's where it started. That's where it stops. Leave it there and embrace love, embrace joy, choose happiness, and move forward boldly into 2021. Oh, we have this card here. Wow. It says healing. Now is a time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. So these cards, and this one as well, these three oracle cards all speak of the same thing. We have this one here that speaks about giving and receiving in balance, and it's talking about love. This one is talking about healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So it's talking about healing, like self-love type thing. And then we have this one that says healing, and it also says heal others. So I feel like when you do your inner work and you clear your channels and you become this King of Pentacles and you're well abundant and secure in yourself, then you will help others with a message. You will help your friends, you will help your family, you will help those around you. You will help yourself, you will help your friends, you will help your family, you will help those around you. And yes, it now has become a pay it forward type of deal where you will also help others to maybe become more financially literate and learn how to have a more positive and healthy relationship with money. Maybe you'll help, like sometimes a family can all have the same views around money. Maybe you will be the one who will step in, learn a thing or two about money and how to be more comfortable financially speaking, and you will also enlighten those around you. It says everyone has value. That is something that you need to realize in this life. Yes, everyone has value. Like it said here, you can heal other people. You are a healer as well. And that is another message that I'm getting here from your angels, that you are a healer and you can be a light for others once you do your work. Like, let's be real, not having money can cause a lot of anguish. Like, along with money comes the ideas, oh, I have money. Okay, so I'm this type of person. Okay, maybe I don't have money, so I'm that type of person. People look at you a certain way when you have money. They look at you a certain type of way when you don't have money. They attach a lot of things to having money and being financially secure. So if you're struggling with that, it can cause a lot of anxiety. It could even cause a lack of self-love. And it seems that's what you were struggling with maybe in 2020, but in 2021, your angels are telling you that things are getting better. This card says inner power. The Divine Father. Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. Wow. So inner power shows that you have the ability to achieve these things. You have the ability to break the cycle. Sometimes your ideas with money and the negative thoughts we have about money or negative associations about money is something that is passed down from generations, and maybe a certain family could think that, okay, we've all struggled for money. That's just the way it is. That's the way it will be. And that gets kind of passed down from generation to generation. Now is your time to break that cycle. You are co-creating, so you are starting a new way of thinking within your family with the help of the Divine Father, with the help of your angels, to show people the kind of life you can live where money is concerned. You can be happy and live a life full of joy and be financially secure at the same time and not worked to the bone. You know, you can find a happy medium. Okay, the next card is the Map Maker of Destiny. Authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. So this, like I just said, the number is 24 here, and that is a 6. The 6 usually deals with harmony and home and love. Again, that love keeps coming back in. It talks about authentic purpose, inspiration, free will, those types of things. Like, you are going to be the one who's inspired by doing something differently than everyone else in your family has done it. The people you know, even they do things a certain way. You will be the one who does something different and finds your purpose and decides to kind of spread your message. And I feel like your message will be about living life, you know, in a joyful manner, but also how to be successful and how to be abundant in a healthy, wholesome type of way. The next card will be Khadijah, the mother of believers. It says, I am spiritually and oh my, if I could pass out right now, I would. It says, I am spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. So guys, I don't look at these cards before I shuffle them. I do meditate over them and I do sage them before I shuffle. And so the cards just come out. I only choose the cards that jump out of the deck when I'm shuffling. So the fact that this says I'm spiritually and financially abundant is just a huge, huge validation that your angels are speaking to you and they are saying, have no fear, please. You will have your King of Pentacles. And not only that, like it says here, you're spiritually and financially abundant. Like I said, it's not just going to be that you're going to learn how to deal with money and be comfortable with money. It's going to be a situation where you go within, you deal with your shadow self, you do things like you meditate, you get in touch with your spiritual side, and you gather strength from that. So you're spiritually abundant, but then after that, you go out and you learn about how to be financially abundant. You learn about manifestation and drawing money to you, the law of attraction, and healthy spending habits, and all of those wonderful things. And you will feel so abundant. You will become abundance. So then you will become a healer for other people as well. Because you understand that everyone has value. Everyone has value. And so it seems to me, because it says authentic person and purpose in this card, it seems to me that your purpose will be to go out there and to teach people these things that have helped to bring you so much joy, love, and light in your life. Wow. And this is all going to start in 2021. So look out for that. Open up to that. Be willing to receive. Wow, this is amazing. Okay. I can't believe it. Okay. So the last oracle card is right here. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. So once again, here comes that word love, and we're talking about prayer and stillness. Okay, we can look at this card here where this person is either praying, their hands are in prayer pose, right? But they're also meditating. Meditating symbolizes what? Stillness. And we talk about heart awakening. Maybe your heart chakra needs to be worked on a little bit. Maybe it's a little bit blocked. All of this is coming together to tell you what? That your angels are telling you. You can start now. Well, this is the end of December, but start now, early 2021. Work on yourself. Work on your shadow self. Things that you don't really want to talk about. It's a personal thing. You don't have to share it with the whole world. Look within yourself, things that you need to change, ideas you need to have about what you're doing and what your purpose is, ideas about money and financial security, who should have money, who shouldn't have money, you know, the haves and have-nots. Just look at it from a holistic standpoint and see what this thing called money and financial security is all about. Once you learn that and you embody it and you employ it, you like apply it, that's the word, you apply it to your own life and see that you are successful and you become abundant, you will become a light of love and joy just within yourself, first and foremost. And then towards the end of 2021, now is the time for you to kind of get in touch with your purpose and push that message. Heal others who were going through the same thing that you were going through in 2020 and maybe the beginning of 2021. Take away some of that hard work that they'll have to do and ease their journey a little bit by healing them. Wow, that's amazing, guys. So that was your reading from your angels. The year 2021 looks very bright and very promising. So I wish you all the best. Stay safe and thank you for tuning in. Until next time, bye. Peace and blessings, guys. Thank you for tuning in again. This pick a card reading is a message from your angels for the year 2021. And those of you who chose this pile with the shark on it, this is your reading. It says, the message on this card says, lead as a powerful, peaceful warrior. Archangels, Metatron, and Jules. So when we think about the shark, we think about power, right? Like force and power and strength and some danger, yes. We think about Archangel Metatron and we think about empowerment. So your angels are telling you that let 2021 be a year of empowerment. 2020 was a year where I think a lot of people felt feelings of hopelessness and helplessness. It's like your hands were tied. You wanted to provide for your family, but you couldn't work. Or even if you could go out and work, you could only make a little bit of money, but you were in fear of getting sick and making those around you sick. So it was like a year where it was, you could feel really bogged down. You could feel like your hands were tied, like you don't have a choice in certain areas of your life. And that's like the total opposite of empowerment. Well, your angels are telling you that for the year 2021, you need to embrace empowerment. Empower yourself in any which way you can. Because even though there are still a lot of restrictions on what we can and cannot do, we can still empower ourselves in alternate ways. Okay, so let's get into the reading. We're going to start with the tarot cards. First card we have is the King of Swords in reverse. Oh, we got the Four of Cups in reverse. And nice, the Page of Wands upright. So right away, you are feeling drained, emotionally speaking. You are feeling like maybe alone, so you feel like you need to withdraw from other people. Something is going on emotionally, and I have a feeling it has to do with this King of Swords here. You may be in a relationship or surrounding yourself with people who are manipulating you. You could be at a job and someone is misusing their power or their authority, should I say. Your boss, your supervisor, your manager could be manipulating you and misusing their authority or their so-called power, their position in the workplace, leaving you feeling drained, uncertain. You can see when you look at the cups and they're reversed, it's like all the contents. Look at these beautiful rainbow colored content that is in these bowls here, these cups. When it's upright, it's like you can see it's like all this beautiful rainbow colored liquid or fluid going into these cups. But when it's reversed, you can see it's like the contents are being emptied, right? And she's kind of hanging in the balance. So I'm getting the sense that maybe in the year 2020, you've been in a situation, or maybe you're still in a situation where somebody has been manipulating you and playing games with your heart, maybe with your feelings, with your emotions. Well, your angels are telling you to go back to this first oracle card, the Archangel Metatron, who speaks about empowerment, and think of the shark, who is an awesome creature in its power and embrace your power. Empower yourself. Let go of a lot of heavy feelings. Yes, sometimes you need to withdraw from a situation to kind of look at yourself, look at your situation. It could be just a time of introspection. That's a healthy thing sometimes. Take yourself away from the person or the situation that is causing you like heartache. And now is a time to embrace happiness and a joy and a sense of being carefree. If that means in 2021 you need to call it quits with someone in a relationship, then you should do that. If it's a friendship, get away from them. If it's a job, where your boss or your manager or your supervisor, they're abusing their authority over you, you need to speak to somebody about it. Or if you can do it, get a different job. But 2021 should be a year of a more carefree you, a you that doesn't feel so empty, like drained and spent. It should be a year where you feel free and relaxed, not too tense. And even if you still want to stay to yourself and use 2021 as a time of introspection, you're doing it in a more joyful, happy, healthy, wholesome way. Okay, let's get into the oracle cards now. This one is Radha, and forgive me if I'm not saying it properly. And this says soul flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship, harmony, and healing. Wow, wow. So guys, like I said before, I don't look at these cards. I just shuffle them. I do meditate over them and I sage them when I'm shuffling them. And I only choose the cards that jump out of the pile or fall out when I'm shuffling. So I'm in awe sometimes when the oracle cards sync up with the tarot cards. And it is just a validation that I'm interpreting the message right. So it makes me feel happy that I'm giving you the right message. The angels are just telling you, rediscover a lost part of yourself. The part of you that is spilling out of these cups. You need to rediscover everything you've lost. Bring that back. Don't let somebody be responsible for you losing yourself. Don't give them that much power over you. Rediscover a lost part of yourself that maybe you lost in 2020 or even before that. I'm thinking this is a relationship though. And the job, yes, it could be as well, but I'm feeling like it's a relationship. Rediscover who you are. Maybe you lost some of yourself when you got into a relationship with this person. Get back to who you really are. Yeah, take some time out, sit by yourself, withdraw, use it as a time for introspection, to look within, figure out who you are. And it says experience relationship, harmony, and healing. So either you are staying in the relationship and you decide that you're going to communicate with this person and tell them how they've been making you feel, right? Or you're going to find your healing elsewhere. And later on in 2021, get involved in another type of more healthy healing relationship. And it doesn't even have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a good friend. It could be somebody, a life coach. Any kind of relationship that you're in that will bring you healing, that's what you need to move towards and leave the other stuff behind. The next oracle card we have is Charity. Prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. So they're telling you what to do. Your angels are telling you what to do. They're telling you to ask, connect. When you're withdrawing and keeping to yourself and kind of pulling away from the crowd or the person who's causing you this, heartache and causing your emotions to kind of leak out of you or leach out of you, this is your time to sit and get in touch with yourself, but also get in touch with your angels. Get in touch with your spirit guides. Get in touch with people who you call on in times of difficulty and uncertainty and sadness and fear. This is a time to, look for help, ask for help. And not everybody is comfortable going out and asking for help from strangers. You don't have to. Ask for help from your spirit guides, the people who support you from the spiritual realms. And there's nothing wrong with that. The next oracle card is Grace and Gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. So this is just reminding you to be thankful for what you have right now. You have a lot, you know, even though these types of situations, when you're in touch with manipulative people, they make you feel like you don't have a lot to be grateful for. You don't have a lot going for yourself, but really and truly you do. Empower yourself and remind yourself that you are a joyful person. You are deserving of joy. And be grateful for that. Be grateful of your strong points. Be grateful of the, you know, the hardships that you've gone through in life, because they've made you the amazing person you are today. Let go of that negativity and that heaviness, because it's not serving you. Yes, like I was saying, be grateful for who you are and, you know, who all your life experiences have amounted to. You are what all your life experiences amounted to. Like, they've given birth to the person you are today, and that is something that should be celebrated. And you should feel empowered. You are still here. No matter what you've gone through, you are still here. Don't let those around you manipulate you and make you feel less than who you really are. Okay? Because you are great. You are powerful. And you are worthy of joy and living this type of life, right? This girl looks like she's having fun. She's enjoying herself. She's by herself, but she looks happy. So you need to make some changes in 2021 to move away from the more heavy situations that cause you to feel sadness and hurt and unworthy and all of those heavy energies that you just don't need in your life at this point. The next oracle card is Protect Your Dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. Exactly. That goes back to this card here, the Four of Cups. Talking about withdrawing and retreating, staying by yourself to kind of get in touch with who you are and look at your situation in life, what's bringing you any hurt feelings, what's making you sad, what's making you feel unworthy. Now is the time to kind of do that and keep that to yourself until you feel strong enough to kind of reemerge and maybe even continue on with the relationship. But now you'll be empowered, and now you will tell that person how you want to be treated, right? And you will demand the respect. This oracle card says, abundance is your right. Wow. If that's not empowerment, I don't know what is. You have the right to be happy. Nobody should be able to take that away from you. Happiness looks like different things to so many different people, and nobody has the right to come in and tell you you don't deserve to be happy, or this is what, you know, should be making you happy. That's just not, nobody deserves to have that kind of power over you. These two cards go hand in hand, the Page of Wands and abundance being your right. This is the type of life that you should be living. You should be living an abundant life. A spiritually abundant life, a financially abundant life, an emotionally abundant life. You should feel safe and secure. You can provide those things for you. You have the power to do it. And I think that's what the year 2021 is also going to teach you, is that you have the power to achieve great things. And maybe somebody or people around you make you feel like they're more powerful than they are, or more powerful than you, but they're not. They're not. 2021 or maybe 2020 was a year that you saw that, maybe, or you had an inkling of that. But if not, 2021 will be the year where it all comes out, and you'll start to see that they're not so powerful after all. You have a wonderful, beautiful power within that you need to let out. This card says, transformation, Archangel Zadkiel. Thank you, Zadkiel, for supporting me to transform from my past challenges. Like I was saying earlier, whatever it is that happened in your past, it doesn't have to be who you are today. You are not your past failures or, any of those negative things maybe that have happened in your past. That is not all you are today. You are the sum of all of those things. So you are a great person because you've gone through all those things, and it has transformed you into a more wise person who has experienced a plethora of feelings and emotions, and opened you up to more dreams and aspirations. So don't give anybody the power to come in and change that, or to alter that, or to cloud it, or any of those things. You need to call back and reclaim your power. The introspection, maybe you want to be alone at this point in time, that's a good thing. Embrace it. Don't try and fight it, because that's when you'll gain clarity. The next card is, it's not focusing. The High Lord of Gratitude and Service, Selflessness, Humility, Conscious Action. Here we have, same type of cards, different decks, guys. It talks about gratitude. These two cards. So being grateful, like I said, being grateful for the things you've experienced in life. Some hard things, probably. Some, things that would have knocked somebody down on the behind. You have gone through those things, and you've risen from the ashes like a phoenix. You've gone through, hardships, successes, and failures. Be grateful for all of it, the good times and the bad. It's made you who you are today, and you are a wonderful person. You're a humble person, and the humble attitude is a wonderful attitude. But now in 2021, put that humility to the side, and this is the year for empowerment. Okay, the next oracle card is Catherine Labouré, the patroness of miraculous healing. I'm ready to heal. I am worthy of the miracles meant for me. Absolutely. Like it says, abundance is your right. You are ready to heal. So do what you have to do. Stay to yourself. Think, contemplate, pray, meditate. Get in touch with who you are, and discover a lost part of yourself. Like it says here in this card. Discover who you are. You lost, meaning you once had it, it's gone, and now it's your time to reclaim it. I can't stress that enough. I feel like sometimes when we get in relationships that we really care about, especially if you're a gentle, kind, loving person and you're in the relationship for the right reason, you lose yourself sometimes. And that's not what should happen in a relationship. You should be adding to the relationship, and they should be adding to the relationship, and you should embrace that person, their strengths and their weaknesses, their faults and all of those wonderful things. You need to embrace that person, and you work together to achieve greatness. But I feel like maybe in the relationships that in your life, either romantically speaking or just a friendship, you may have lost yourself. Now is time to find yourself, empower yourself, be like that powerful shark. And the last oracle card is this one. It says, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So universe here, this word could be interchangeable with angels, with spirit guides, ancestors, or even yourself. You have to have a level of faith in the spirit world. And we have the crescent moon here, which often means your intuition. Have faith in your intuition. Have faith in your spirit guides and the loved ones who are working with you and want to see you win on the other side of the veil, and empower yourself. You can do it. They have your back. Stay quiet. Stay to yourself during the beginning of 2021. Pray, contemplate, meditate, do whatever it is you have to do to gain that sense of self. You need that empowerment. That's what you need to add to this relationship, to teach people around you how you deserve to be treated. You deserve an abundance of love around you, an abundance of security around you. And don't take any less. Don't take any shorts in life. You deserve everything you could ever dream of. It says it right here. Okay, so I wish you all the best. Thank you for tuning in with me. This was your reading. I hope something I said today resonated with you. Peace and blessings until we meet again. Bye. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. This message today is going to be from your angels for the year 2021. They have a message to send to you. So let's get into the reading, okay? So those of you who chose pile number 3, you chose this oracle card, which is the turtle. And on this card it says, be joyful and trusting. Archangel Jewel or Jules, whichever way you say it. So be your message, your main message for 2021 is to be joyful and trusting. I think in 2020, a lot of people lost a sense of trust in just in life, because a lot of the stuff that happened we thought we would never see in our lifetime. And not only that, but maybe losing a sense of trust in yourself. Maybe some people, some of you have had feelings of failure or inadequacy because you couldn't provide properly for your family. Maybe some of you weren't working. And when you stay home, you're not used to staying home all the time. You're used to going out to work. Sometimes that can bring on feelings of, depression and all of those negative, heavy energies that come with just kind of being stagnant and confused. Maybe the fear out there has kind of put a veil of darkness and heaviness around you. So now into 2021, now is the time to embrace and be joyful and trusting. We don't know what is going to come, right, where the world is concerned. But for you, you owe it to yourself. You deserve it to be joyful and to trust in yourself and your abilities, and trust in your angels. They're telling you that all will be fine. Okay, so let's get into the tarot cards. The first one we have here is the 3 of Pentacles. Guys, my lighting is a little off today, so sorry if this looks kind of dark. Oh, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. And we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. All right, so we got some fire going on here. So right away, what I'm getting from this spread is that your angels are telling you to bring back the passion in your life. Bring back the passion in your life, because in 2020, things could have gotten a little monotonous, a little mundane. You sit there every day. You can't go outside. You can't socialize. You can't go to the gym. You can't go to work. It's like, in a sense, you lose who you are, right? So in 2021, things have gotten better in some circumstances and not much better in others, but you can start with you. And you can embrace your passions. You can embrace what something you want to do, not necessarily something that you have to do, but if you want to get into dancing, if you want to get into drumming, if you want to, whatever you like to do, that's what you should do more of in 2021, so you can be more joyful. I think it will open you up. We see here we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands usually deals with issues of like self-respect and self-confidence. Maybe if you're introverted, it could mean that. Or, but in this case, I feel like what the angels are trying to tell you is to reestablish your sense of self. Reestablish get to remember who you are as a person. Who were you before you fell on hard times? Who were you before everything was thrown up in the air? What did you like to do? What made you feel good? What put a smile on your face? As we can see here with the Queen of Wands, usually when she's upright, I feel like the Queen of Wands is such a confident figure. And the reason she's confident, when it's upright, sorry, is because she has her black cat sitting right in front of her. And the black cat, in some instances, will represent your shadow self, like your darker side, stuff that you kind of repress and you don't really want to deal with, or you don't want really people to know about. Maybe negative thoughts or ideas or things that you've brought with you from your childhood. But she has hers right sitting there with her. It's like for everybody to see. She has no shame. She is proud of herself. And not only that, but she feels like she looks like she is, her own cheerleader. Yes, that's what I'll say. Her own cheerleader. She understands and she embraces, look, I'm not perfect. I'm me though. And that's what makes me me. All of my faults, all of my strengths, my weaknesses, my failures, my wins, my losses, all of that, that is me, and I am proud of that. But now she's upside down because the card is reversed. So now is a time for you to reestablish that sense of self. Who are you? What brings you that confidence? What makes you feel like, yeah, I'm me, and what? Now what? This is who I am. It's either you accept me or you don't. That's the kind of attitude you need to have going into 2021. The Three of Pentacles here added on to that now could talk about collaboration. Maybe it talks about collaboration, but maybe it could be you getting in touch with some friends who can help you with your, get back to how you used to be. Maybe your longtime friends from when you were young who knew you back when you were this type of person before life got to you, and they can kind of stir up those memories of who you really and truly are and bring back that joy. Also, Three of Pentacles deals with learning. So to get a sense of self, sometimes you meditate, sometimes you do those types of things. You find things that will ground you, make you feel more complete and centered and at peace. You can read self-help books, you can take courses, online courses. There are so many, all those types of things. There's so many things you can learn a new hobby or a new passion that you've put on the, back burner because you've had to go to work every day and provide. Maybe it's time to kind of explore those things a little bit more, get that passion back in your life, and turn this baby back around. You know what I mean? All right, so it's a little bit of work to be done, but it seems like it's inner work that needs to be done in 2021. Okay, so we're going to look at the oracle cards now. This first one is Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Wow. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Okay, so that's perfect. So getting in touch with your shadow self, learning things about yourself and about the world, the way things work, anything, working with people like a teacher, someone who can teach you something new even about how you see yourself, learning things about your shadow self, your darker side, let's say things that you are repressing. Now is the time to reveal the truth. Like it says, downloads and understanding. So you're going to get to understand yourself a little bit more in 2021. Your likes, your dislikes, what you're good at, what you're not so good at. All of these things are going to come to you. For some of you, it will come slowly, but some of you, it will come pretty quickly as a download, like a huge download coming from your ancestors, your guides, your spirits, whoever it is you resonate with and whoever it is you call on in times of need. It's going to come from them. The knowledge will come from them. So it will come like a deep inner knowing, which is pretty amazing. All right, the next oracle card is this one. This is Jwal Kul, Dharma Unfolding. If I'm mispronouncing this, please don't come for me. I apologize. It says, remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Like I said, for some of you, this awakening, I hope you can see these cards. Let me move them here. This awakening, this getting to know yourself, the downloads, for some of you, it will come quickly and in steps, baby steps. For some of you, it will come all at once. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's a time to be happy. It says here, take one step at a time to happiness. We talk about joy in this card, right? Look at this woman here in the Knight of Wands. She is, you can't tell me she's not joyful. She is joyful. She's living her best life because she's living her authentic life. She is putting her authentic self on display. She doesn't care who's looking, right? And that goes with the Queen of Wands as well. She needs to have, you need to reestablish your sense of self so you can feel so carefree and so proud of yourself in 2021. Maybe you took some hard hits in 2020 that kind of destroyed your self-esteem or your passion, just had you feeling blah, or kind of like you don't want to, you just don't have the motivation to do anything. Well, now is the time to reestablish that passion. Embrace it. Ignite it. Ooh, I got shivers. Check this card. Passion and pleasure. Savor your life. Like I said in pile number 2, guys, I don't look at the oracle cards beforehand. I just shuffle them. I do meditate over them, and I do sage them, and I only choose the cards that like either jump out of the deck when I'm shuffling or fall out. So when the cards align, I get so shocked sometimes because it's just a validation that yes, we are on the right path and these messages are coming through properly. Like it's not me making it up. So because I need validation to myself too sometimes when I'm doing these readings to make sure I'm on the right path. And yes, this is the message that is coming through. 2021 is a year for passion and pleasure. You need to savor your life. You need to enjoy living. Bring joy back to your life. Put a smile on your face. Be happy just because, find something that you can be in awe of, that is awe-inspiring. Maybe you can inspire your own self or be in awe of your own self when you learn something new or learn something new about yourself that you didn't know. Taking up a new hobby. Maybe you find something that you're good at, or you work with somebody who you wouldn't expect that you would be able to work with, and you learn something new, or you create something amazing. Now is the time. This card says hope. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. There you go. Optimistic expectations. So not only are you supposed to go out there and achieve and learn and try new things, know that it's going to be okay. Be optimistic about your life. Be joyful about your life. Trust. It says joyful and trusting in that oracle card. Trust that everything is going to go well. Have an inner knowing that things are going to start to become more abundant and just happier. You'll have that joie de vivre that everybody needs in their life. Like, don't go through life with your head down, feeling sullen. You need to put some pep in your step. And sometimes that takes work. Sometimes you have to fake it till you make it. Even though you don't feel happy or you don't feel jovial, look around you. Maybe start with some gratitude journaling or something like that to help you realize what you have to be happy about. And then go out and embark on, different journeys, different adventures. Go get a book, learn something new, audio books, or take courses online, talk to different people, that kind of stuff. It will help something spark in you. So then you'll get that feeling of self-awareness and you'll start to like yourself a little more and, just enjoy life. Like it says, savor your life. Passion and pleasure. These are wonderful things that are important parts of life as well. The bills are important, paying the bills, providing, all that stuff, that's important too. But so is your passion and your pleasure. Okay, this card says, like attracts like. So I was going to say that earlier, that when you are, I can put this here. When you become joy, if you want more joy in your life, you have to become joyful. If you want more abundance in your life, you have to live an abundant lifestyle. You have to have an abundant mentality. You can't have a scarcity mindset. So it's kind of crazy to think that, like, okay, if I want joy to come in my life, how am I supposed to be joyful when that's what I want to attract? But you're not going to attract positivity towards you if you're a negative person, or if you have negative thoughts about yourself or about life in general. So you got to turn your thinking around and understand that only when you embrace love and life and joy will it come into your life. The next card says, leap of faith. I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. So the leap is take a leap of faith and take a jump. Take a leap of faith on yourself. Realize that you're worth it and you deserve the best in life. You deserve to be happy. You deserve passion. You deserve heat and fire and pleasure and all of those wonderful things that maybe you let slide in 2020. In 2021, you need to embrace those things and understand that your angels are there. They're telling you, this card is telling you, take a leap of faith. We've got you. We've got you. Look, that person has wings on them. They're not going to fall. So go out there, leave the inhibitions in 2020, leave the fear in 2020, the anxiety, the what ifs, all that kind of stuff. That's for 2020. That's for the past. In 2021, you need to open up, be ready to receive, and to move and groove and show everybody who you are and be proud of that. You know, imagine like your wildest dreams. What do you want to accomplish in life? What's something that you always wanted to accomplish but you didn't think you could? That's what you should try to accomplish in 2021. Okay, this says the dream walker, dreams, the collective good, illusions. All right, so the dream walker talks about dreams. Like I just said, what do you dream about achieving? What's something that you've always wanted to do? Maybe like a habit. Oh, maybe I want to take up knitting. Maybe I want to take up, painting, cake decorating. I don't know. Just whatever it is that you've always wanted to do that you never really had the confidence to do. Now is the time to do it. Build your confidence, work on yourself, get in touch with who you really are and what you have to offer this world, and go out there and grab it. Go out there and grab it. This card says, Sarada Devi, the Divine Mother. Unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. Beautiful. So when you're going out there and you've decided, okay, I'm going to go and try and achieve what I can achieve in this world, see what I'm good at, what I like, be easy with yourself. Be loving towards yourself. Don't judge yourself. Like, we try so hard not to judge other people, but when it comes to ourselves, we're so judgmental. You need to put that aside. Be easy with yourself, be gentle with yourself, nurture yourself. You may try some things and fail miserably, or you may try some things and succeed, amazingly. So you have to give yourself a chance. You have to, when you're getting in touch with who you are and exploring that shadow side of yourself to kind of heal from life's traumas and hardships and obstacles, when you're dealing with that, be patient with yourself. You have to be your best friend first. So collaborate with yourself. Help yourself out when you're trying to figure things out and figure out who you are. If you put yourself in a state of feeling less than or inadequacy, then you're not going to be able to achieve your highest dreams, right? You're just not going to have the guts to do it. You're going to feel like a failure from the beginning. All right, and the last oracle card is this one. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So like I was saying, have faith. Look at faith is here in this card and faith is in this card. Have faith that the angels have your back, but also have faith in yourself and know that unconditional love exists within you. You are love. Right? And you can accomplish anything you put your mind to. So have faith in the fact that your angels have your back, but also have faith in yourself, that you can heal yourself, you can grow, and you are capable of becoming love. Wow. By the end of 2021, you should be more in touch with yourself, more proud of yourself, unapologetically you. And your angels are telling you to go out there and grab it because they have your back. So that's the end of the reading. I wish you all the best. Thank you for tuning in with me. Until next time, everyone. Bye.